All right, man. So Tom Gore is speaking on the urgency of the Detroit Pistons after historic season turnaround, and urgency is a crazy word. I haven't read this article. I've seen it around, so I'm like, I got a couple minutes for it. I gotta dip the works. Let's chop it up. Detroit Pistons owner seeks urgency after historic season. Pistons looking to keep their positive momentum rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? Remember, the Undertaker used to come out to that. It was a Limp Bizkit. I used to fuck with Limp Bizkit back in the day. Limp Bizkit was the shit. Hell yeah, some 41 Limp Bizkit. Yeah, your boy CJ dabbling rock, rock, pop, jazz, country. I actually been to a Taylor Swift concert, a Kenny Chesney concert. Yeah, yeah, get out there and live. That's what made great musicians great musicians. They listen to a variety of music. Thought it ended in a heartbreaking playoff elimination. Though it ended in a heartbreaking playoff elimination, Detroit Pistons should feel great about the 25 campaign as a whole. Factual. Following a historic year, one key member of the franchise touched on the mentality moving forward. Coming off a season, shout out to Detroit Pistons on SI. Coming off a season where they had a league worst record, the Pistons drastically altered their long-term trajectory. A series of changes at all levels paid a huge dividends, resulting in making history by tripling their win total along with the reaching the postseason. The young squad held their against, I think, held their own against the New York Knicks in a round one, but ended up being eliminated in 6 games. While speaking to the media before Game 6 last week, Pistons owner Tom Gores reflected on the mindset of the organization moving forward. Given all the momentum they built, he's looking to capitalize on it and create an environment of continued growth. He says, our urgency is not going to stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Gore said, that is an organization model. We have to move with urgency. The urgency is not going to change. It's not going to change. So I don't really know what he meant like that. But I guess he don't mean that they gonna slow it down, which I kind of agree with. Like, I understand what Jalen Rose was saying, but let's see what our good brother Tom Gores has have to say.
Well, our word in the summer to the players, to our organization, to myself, to everyone was urgency. And that was win or lose. So our urgency is not going to stop. Just like tonight, our players are going to play with urgency. And that is a organizational motto here, right? We have to move with urgency. The urgency is not going to change. Now, this team has shown a lot, right? We've seen that there's a good mix here. And the chemistry, as you guys know, has been tremendous. I mean, I haven't seen it in my time here. I haven't seen it in a lot of sports time. These guys really like each other, and it's a combination of great men, unselfish men that are really good at basketball, but to a T, every one of them is unselfish. So we see a lot of good stuff here. I'd say Trajan came in, wanting to look and see. I think he probably thought, not to speak for Trajan, that, hey, we'd have to make some changes, but he saw some real stuff from these players. And credit to Trajan, he adapted to what we had, and obviously we've been successful.
So you heard him. He wanted to make some real changes. He wanted to make some real changes. He wanted to make some real changes, but he said, you know what? Let me come here with a clear mind. Let me assess every player the way I need and see what we need. He probably studied them from last year, looked at the numbers, looked at the analytics and all that type of stuff. And he like, okay, they just need a little bit of catch and shoot, some defenders or some catch and shoot guys, some 3-and-D guys, and we're gonna do the damn thing. So urgency, it can't drop off. I feel them. That's their motto. They have to move with a certain level of urgency. I get it. So, they have to move with a certain level of urgency. So I definitely understand what he's saying. So they're going to continue to press the gas. They're going to continue to press the gas. So I like it. So honestly, we'll see. But we'll see. But yeah, I think, if they're going to talk about urgency, does that just mean that we got to continue this pep in the step? Does that mean, does that mean we're going to go out there You know, does that mean that we gonna go out there and get a top guy, a Devin Booker or somebody like that? So, um, that's the thing. That's the thing. So I don't know what urgency really mean. I mean, oh, we got to go out there and get Booker. We got to go out here and try to trade for Zion. We got to go out there and trade for Trey Young. When those urgency just say, "Come on, we got to just keep stepping. We got to keep moving forward. We got to keep, you know, just continue to develop, work hard, keep this chemistry going. Continue to work on our jump shots, continue to work on defending, learn from this experience." And it kind of can mean both. It kind of probably can mean both. So yeah, I feel them. Yeah, you don't just say, "Oh, let's stop the urgency." No, that's been our motto. Let's be urgent. We'll be urgent. Um, we'll be urgent. You know. Um, we'll be urgent in our own different ways. So I get it. I get it. So but we will see. We will see. But I like it. So I think he might be ready to push the pedal to the metal. They might go out there and get another guy. And I think if they get Booker, man, I might get season tickets, or I might just honestly, I might just get a membership. I almost bought season tickets before their historic bad year last year, not just last season, but 2 seasons ago. But yeah, I like going to Little Caesars more than the football game. Football game is just a lot. In my opinion, the football game in my opinion, it's just a lot. The traffic and the 65,000 people plus the employees and I just don't like the alcohol drinking. People be drunk. They be wanting to fight. That's one thing I liked about going to like Michigan college basketball games before they start serving alcohol. It was just a good family experience. I don't want to be around that crazy shit. So that's why you won't see me at a bunch of Lions and Piston games. Yes, it's alcohol, but I tend to sit in the same section. We all know each other. They cool people. So yeah, but that's just my opinion on it. But hey, check out Detroit Pistons to our playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Hit the link in the description, the link tree. Find me everywhere. Peace.